Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Duggar News. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Jill Duggar and Derick Dillard sat side by side on their worn, cozy couch, the weight of the day's revelations heavy on their minds. Their modest living room was a stark contrast to the sprawling estate they had once called home during the height of 19 kids and counting. A large window framed the scene behind them, the early evening light casting long shadows across the room. This was a moment of truth, a decision to pull back the curtain on years of concealed tensions and hidden truths. The couple had long debated this moment, the pros and cons meticulously weighed in countless late-night conversations. They knew the potential fallout, the backlash from family, the fans, and even from within their own hearts. But the time for silence had ended. The need for truth and transparency now outweighed the fear of repercussions. Derick took a deep breath, his fingers intertwined with Jill's, offering her a reassuring squeeze. They had decided to record a video, knowing it would reach a broader audience and ensure their message could not be twisted or diluted. He pressed the record button, and the familiar red light blinked to life. "Hi everyone," Derick began, his voice steady but carrying the weight of the seriousness of their message. "We decided to share some difficult truths about our time on the show and the family dynamics behind the scenes, particularly concerning Jim Bob and the control he exerted over the show's finances." Jill nodded, her expression a mixture of resolve and vulnerability. "This isn't easy for us," she added, her voice tinged with emotion. "But we feel it's important to be honest and transparent about what really happened." Derick took a moment to gather his thoughts before continuing. "When we first started the show, we believed in its mission to portray family values and wholesome entertainment. But as the years went by, it became clear that the show's success was tightly controlled by Jim Bob, including the financial aspects." Jill's eyes glistened with unshed tears as she recounted their experiences. "We were told that the show's earnings were being managed responsibly and that everything was being done for the good of the family. But as we got older and started asking questions, we realized that we had no access to the earnings we had worked hard for." Derick nodded, adding, "Jim Bob controlled all the money. We were paid a minimal amount compared to the revenue the show generated. It became clear that there was a significant disparity between what we were told and the reality of the situation." The comments on their videos started to flood in, some expressing shock, others offering support and understanding. Jill and Derick continued, determined to lay bare the truth they had kept hidden for so long. "Leaving the show wasn't just about wanting to live a more private life," Jill explained. "It was about reclaiming our independence and making sure our own family's future was secure. We couldn't continue to participate in something that felt increasingly manipulative and unfair." Derick added, "When we confronted Jim Bob about the finances, the conversations were difficult and often led to more tension. We were told that questioning his decisions was tantamount to questioning his authority and the values we had been raised with." Jill's voice broke slightly as she said, "It was heartbreaking to realize that the values we held dear were being used to control and manipulate us. It wasn't just about the money. It was about the principle of fairness and respect." They paused, letting their words sink in. The truth they had revealed was heavy, but it was also liberating. The weight of secrecy had been lifted, replaced by a sense of empowerment and hope for the future. "We hope that by sharing our story," Derick concluded, "others will understand the importance of transparency and fairness, not just in families, but in all relationships. We also hope that our decision to speak out will inspire others to stand up for what's right, even when it's difficult." Jill wiped away a tear, her smile both sad and hopeful. "This is just the beginning of our journey towards healing and rebuilding. We're grateful for the support and understanding of our fans and those who have stood by us." As they ended the recording, Jill and Derick felt a profound sense of relief. The road ahead was uncertain, but they knew they had taken an important step towards reclaiming their autonomy and setting a positive example for their own children. They had spoken their truth, and in doing so, They had set themselves free from the shadows of the past.